Good afternoon, Aquarius Singles. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tarot reader today. My name is Tyler. All right, so Aquarius, we're going to be pulling 3 cards for you guys, and I'm also going to be pulling 2 relics, and then from my Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck, I'll pull a few cards depending on how many cards, get pulled out. I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2. But either way, let's start shuffling and then we'll get into it. All right, so let's do 2 more shuffles and then we'll shuffle the ruins or the relics. And yeah, so we got 1, 2, and 3. All right, shuffle the relics. And 2 relics. So there we go. All right, so you have Harvest, and you have so Harvest and Growth. All right, so it looks like whatever you are harvesting in this month or so. Sorry about that. It's going to be really good. It's going to help you grow, and you're going to have a really good harvest, whether you like to grow fruits or vegetables, or whether it's just like you're getting a harvest. Some type of harvest here is being brought up. You're getting a ton of growth, whether it's personal growth or finances. It looks pretty good. This is a singles reading, so it can be a relationship wise, or it can be, just finances. All right. So it looks like a decision was made and you have growth over here. So a decision was made to grow, and it looks like you ended some contracts and left them in the past. We are starting the new year, so that makes sense. So maybe you cut out some people in your life and you decided to focus on yourself and really grow yourself during the month of January. And then you got Harvest. Maybe last year's harvest wasn't the best harvest in the world. So you're like, you know what? I can do better. So you're like, I can do better. I know my worth, and I'm going to prove to everyone that I can grow and I can change and I can do all these things that everyone else is doing. Like, I can look as good as like the next person, or like as Beyonce or whatever it is to you, right? So whoever you look up to, that's your role model. All right. And you're trying to grow yourself, not only to get that positive satisfaction, but to make yourself feel good. That way you gain more self-love and you love yourself even more. But that doesn't necessarily you are completely changing your looks and all that. It just means you are changing some bad habits out of your life. You're cutting out the bad habits, you're cutting out toxic behaviors, and you're doing what's best for you in your situation. All right? So, let's pull some cards from Spirit, or it's Spirit of the Wheel, so let's just see what Spirit has to say, or what your spirit animals might have to say about you in this situation. All right. Now, I did do Capricorn's reading earlier, and they had Harvest as well. So you may have some Capricorn in your chart. So if you do, go check out that reading. If you don't, then you don't have to. Or if you know a Capricorn, you may want to check that out. Yeah. Yep. All right. Cool. So you got purity, inner child, innocence, and freedom. Yeah, so it looks like this month is all about you breaking free. I do have a card that here wanting to jump out, so I'm just going to take that one as well. you got recuperation, creativity, and dreams. So really pay attention to your dreams or follow your dreams and do what your inner child tells you. You know, really look back at your inner child and or talk to your inner child and say, is this if I talk to my inner child and they are they going to like how I turned out? Are they going to like where I'm at in life? Am I as free as my inner child was? All right. And just ask yourself that. And if you say, no, I am not like my inner child, or like my inner child wouldn't be happy from what I've done in the past and where I am headed, then you got to really look in the picture. You got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I can change. I can better myself. I am doing this for myself. I'm not doing it to impress anyone else. I am doing it for myself and for my freedom. All right. And then you got creativities. So you may choose to be like an artist or just have a more creative vibe during the month of January. But also pay attention to your dreams. They could be significant at this time. So if you have a dream journal, really write them down and make sure that, you know, over time you will eventually get the whole dream. But once in a while, you may just not remember the entirety of the dream. But the first start is to just, as soon as you wake up, get a pen, get a paper, and just write down your dream and what happened in your dream, you know? So, yeah, Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.